Alright guys, RoKage here and welcome back to the brand new video. Here we are, DC Dark Legion will be the topic. On today's video, it is time that I make an updated global tier list. So we're gonna do a few changes. A lot of things will stay the same like on the previous tier list. And as well, we're gonna add Hawkgirl into the mix, right? She's a brand new character that dropped in DC Dark Legion recently on that older servers, okay? Definitely I've done a lot of testings in the Darklist timeline related to the Hawkgirl. Also, a massive shout out to... I believe his name is Unstable Gamer. I'll put his YouTube channel in the description below and pinned comments, so go check him out. But he had a live stream where he did test Hawkgirl, so also there I learned a lot, because the Darklist timeline, it shows just one part of the Hawkgirl, but then the rest of the game modes shows everything else about the Hawkgirl. But yeah, pretty much everything is clear for me right now related to her. Okay, we start. We're gonna do Hawkgirl in the end. So related to Aquaman, he can go in the S tier still. In my opinion, that's like the best tier for him. He is super valuable unit in a sense of a controlling effect of the opponents. With the right combination of the right DPS character, he just works so well. You won't see him doing such a crazy damage, but he has such a big range of control over characters. He gathers the opponents together, and then, for example, you use Batman or someone who has like AoE attack. Oh, it works like a charm. Okay, he definitely deserves to be in S tier. Atom can go in A+ tier. Valuable unit, can do a lot of damage, especially after the ultimate, right? And at the end of the day, it's a legendary character, so a lot of you will build him up over time and he will be valuable. The only downfall for that unit is when he uses the ultimate, he dies, okay? So you need to time everything perfectly, but definitely A+ tier easily. Bane, I did use him, and his DPS is on point. Nothing like too crazy, but he can do good damage, and he's a really tanky unit overall. Batgirl can go into A+ tier. I still don't have her build up and everything else, so I didn't use her. In the Darklist timeline, I did try her out, and I believe on a free-to-play account, I have her. But at the end of the day, she's a top tier buffer related to the crit rate, okay? So especially if you have all white stars, she'll be super valuable for increasing all allies crit AMP as well, and many other things. So she's a buffer in a sense of specifically that crit damage, and can be extremely helpful, especially after they buffed her. Batman can go easy into S tier. Super valuable unit. He also has a great survivability, and he is the best when you're fighting multiple opponents, when he's doing that AoE damage, and he can be extremely helpful with that. So yeah, Batman S tier, I wouldn't go beyond that. I use him constantly, so I won't go now skill by skill. I believe it's not necessary when I'm doing now the tier list like third, fourth time. Okay, but top tier AoE DPS dealer. Okay, really good. Okay, not God tier, but somewhere on the top. Okay, I personally love to use him, and he's super fun to use and can do great damage. Okay, now Black Adam, he can go into the S tier. He's super valuable for the free-to-play players, because I personally use him on my free-to-play account, and he helps me tremendously because I can build him up much easier than other mythic characters. For that reason, and he can do a great damage with great range. Okay, so yeah, personally, he can go into the S tier. Now, this is the character that some people are not agreeing with me. Some people would put her higher than B tier. Me personally, after furthermore testings, even though she applies that silence, even though she's increasing that physical defense, like on paper she looks amazing, reducing their attack, but still I cannot put Black Canary more than B tier. Personally, that's my opinion. Captain Cold as well. I'd used him a lot. I even have him build up like really, really well. I believe he has now yellow stars. Okay. When I reach red stars, I believe he'll be like super crazy units. Like every unit in this game, when you reach like red stars, it will go insane. What I truly like about him is that frozen capability and the frostbite. Okay, that part is really, really amazing, but still you need like heavy investment for him to work. So overall, I'll put him in B tier. I won't go beyond that. Catwoman can go in the C tier. I truly believe this unit will be valuable when you reach like red stars, because then she won't die that quickly. Maybe yellow stars will be fine as well for her. I don't know. She needs just like a crazy amount of investment so she can actually stay alive and do enough damage. Currently now, I just cannot put her higher than the C tier, okay? Constantine can go into God tier. I use him on my free-to-play account. I cannot wait until he drops on this newer servers where I'm having my main account. He's one of the best AoE damage dealers in the game. Like AoE, bro, he's gonna butcher, he's gonna 100% destroy. So Cyber can go into A+ tier. Extremely good character to help you out to do bigger physical damage. So with his ultimate, he will apply vulnerability, increase physical damage taken by 60%. That's super busted for the physical damage dealers like Superman, Batman, and so on and so on and so on, okay? Plus, from my experience, even at 1 white star, he survives so well. Like, in my opinion, he's super close to that S tier. Okay, maybe in future I'll put him there. The next one will be Deadshot. I just currently now cannot put him higher than B tier. I was never too much impressed with this unit overall. Okay, so for now, B tier. Now, unit that I will put higher than before, Deathstroke. I know he needs more investment to work. But guys, I use him in Darkest Timeline, and Jesus, he's such a busted single target damage dealer, okay? One of the best. I would still say Superman beats him on the damage and everything else, right? So that's why Superman is God and he's S+, but he's at least S+, guys. He's insane assassin, really fast, going all over the place. And when you reach the purple stars for him, this guy will butcher. I really test him out to the highest, to the really high extent in the Darkest Timeline, and that's why I'm putting him here into the S+ tier. Dr. Fate, one of the best, if not the best, shield. Like, he applies that shield to our allies and helping us to survive craziness overall, and that's why he definitely deserves to be in the S tier. He's just like, he's applying such a huge shield to all of your to all allies and helping us out with survivability, helping out the greatest damage dealers to survive, and overall you're gonna always do bigger damage because he will help you with that survivability, right? So for that, plus he is Justice League Dark, which is really busted strategy in future when Constantine drops, etc. So definitely easy S tier. Green Arrow, he can go into S tier. He is actually doing, like, for free to play, one of the most valuable unit in the game. Okay, one of the most valuable unit in the game, pure DPS character, especially when you reach red stars eventually. Oh my god, you're gonna see he'll be doing massive damages. Green Lantern can go into God tier as the best healer in the game, plus applying the shield and doing the damage. Now keep in mind, what's the trick with with Green Lantern? He needs dupes to work. I have him without dupes. He's super expensive to get more dupes. Like as a low spender, I'm not getting dupes for him, okay? I need to be a whale for that. So he can go in the god tier, but that's purely pay to win character. Okay, and then like when you're investing heavily, spending a lot of money, when you get the dupes, then Green Lantern will shine. Until then, like without any dupes, he's like S plus. Okay, without any dupes, like other healers will be better, like Poison Ivy, Mera. Keep that in mind. But as soon as you get like white stars, he's on the top. Okay, 100%. All whales are using Green Lantern, and the best teams consist of Green Lantern. You just need to unlock everything, okay? All of his skills will make such a huge difference here, okay? Having the ultimate won't be enough, maybe in the beginning, but later on he will fall off without dupes. But still, overall, I'll put him into God tier. Harley, beautiful AoE damage dealer. Top tier, plus we can get it for free if you select her, etc. So S plus. Killer Croc, he can go into A tier. I'm super impressed with his range of his ultimate. I absolutely love that, and he's tank type of a character. Penguin can go into A plus. Especially if you're using him with a Joker combination and a Scarecrow combination. Oh my god. Definitely, in my opinion, Penguin can go now into A+. A lot of comments were also saying who fully tested Penguin. Also, by the way, your comments are considered during the tier list, like always. But yeah, he can go into A+ tier. He's slowing down opponents, and after the buffs, he deserves to be here, okay? And with the right strategy, he will definitely shine like crazy. Okay, Lex Luthor. Usually I would put him into B tier. But after furthermore testings, after reading few of your comments, like his damage dealing capabilities are on point, okay? Now, you said put him at least A+, A+, A+. Well, this is like with Lex Luthor, yeah, he probably deserves to be in A+ tier, but his range of attack is pretty linear, okay? So the best thing would be that you manipulate the opponents with somewhat of a control effect. Like, for example, Aquaman, you put them all together and then you use Lex Luthor attack. Some of the Lex Luthor attacks can go to waste if you have multiple opponents. They're scattered around, and then you just deal the damage on one opponent, okay? He can do AoE damage, but his attack is pretty linear, okay? But he is truly doing a big damage overall, okay? So for that reason, I'm putting him from B tier to A tier for now. Maybe in future I'll put him even higher. Now Mera, I put her previously in the A+ tier, but she can go top S tier, okay? Even really close to S+, but I won't put it yet here. I'll explain now why. As you build her up, especially super valuable for the free-to-play players. When you reach the purple stars, especially when you fully reach all purple stars, her healing capabilities go up like crazy, and she's becoming a super valuable healer. Still, from my testings, not as valuable as Poison Ivy, because Poison Ivy is doing so many more things, right? But healing, prospectively looking only at healing, top tier, especially for free to play. So she's like S+ tier. Like I want to put her on top S tier, okay? I don't want to put her low S+. So that is my decision. But she's a top tier unit, okay? Keep that in mind, especially super valuable for free to play units. Poison Ivy can go into S+, top S+ tier. Why? Because of Wayne's, how it's called, Wines? Wayne, I call them Waynes for some reason. Oh my god. Wine, okay? So broken, she's healing a lot, like truly healing a lot, but that Wines help you so much because the opponents keep on attacking Wines. They kill Wines, they're super happy, but they didn't kill none of my characters and I destroy. That's pretty much long story short with Poison Ivy. So yeah, amazing unit. When you reach 3 white stars, you will see. You can start using her everywhere, okay? But 3 white stars are needed, so she's valuable. Now we have Raven. Raven can go into A plus in future. In future, I truly believe she'll go up. Okay, she will go up because she's a Justice League Dark and Titan. Teen Titan. Like, this is one of the craziest synergies with Justice League, etc. Even Batman, Bat Family, and future Superman family. That would be insane synergies. But she has insane potential for future. A little bit more building and everything else, but yeah, for now A plus. Amazing healer. Still, I find Mera, Poison Ivy, Green Lantern better, but in future she will definitely climb towards that S tier easily. Red Hood, A plus. I really cannot put him higher than that. He needs high investment to work, but at the end of the day, he is a legendary unit. Okay, at the end of the day, he is a legendary unit, so investing in him won't be that big of an issue. But what I really don't like about him, that's why he just, like, if you didn't heavily invest in him, he'll just die. Trust me, he will do the attack, he will go in the sky, he'll do that rotation with the gun, boom, 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 and then he'll just die. But okay, if you heavily invest in him as a free-to-play, considering for the free-to-play players, he can be extremely valuable unit, so that's why I'm putting him into A+, just because it's so much easier to invest. So I'm putting in consideration a lot of things, and making the tier list is not easy because there's so many things I need to consider at the end of the day. But I'm doing my best here. Red Robin. So I put him on previously on the A tier. Let's go through his kit. Red Robin spins his staff in defensive maneuver, getting a shield equal to 30% of his max HP for 8 seconds and dealing physical damage up to 280% of his attack to nearby enemies. Cast an electromagnetic batarang, dealing physical damage of his attack to enemies, reducing their critical resistance. Red Robin utilizes Wayne Tech to teleport above the target area and slams down with his staff, dealing physical damage. He then leaps back to the original position, turning invisible and leaving behind a holographic decoy. The decoy emits electromagnetic interference every 1 second to disrupt nearby enemies, reducing their critical resistance, stacking up to 8 times. After 8 seconds, the decoy explodes, dealing physical damage. The decoy inherits 50% of Red Robin's max HP while casting this skill. Red Robin becomes briefly untargetable. At the start of the battle, Red Robin gains 20 energy. During combat, he gains 1% damage reduction for 1% of his crit rate up to maximum increase of 60%. Increase Teen Titans Champions defense by 20% applies globally. Yeah, me personally, I still cannot put him higher than A tier from my experience, okay? Please tell me your opinions. He did perform well in the early game, but now he just, like, regular Robin is better. And that's why I'm placing him into A+ tier easily. Like, I test him out. Yeah, he dies relatively quickly, but he has some nice energies here, okay, nice energies. And if you a little bit more invest in him, if you get lucky to the blue stars, he will have that sort of ability, and actually he's doing a pretty crazy damage, okay? So, in my opinion, Robin can go into A+, Red Robin into A tier. So, yeah, that's the same thing I've done last time, and I'll keep it like that, to be honest. I'll keep it like that. Okay, Scarecrow. He can go top S tier. Okay. He is super valuable unit for debuffing. Debuffing attack, that scare, extremely good with Penguin and Joker combination. Okay. But standalone unit S tier. I wouldn't go beyond that. But definitely a top tier unit, top tier debuffer, and extremely well like broken combo with the actual Joker and Penguin. I definitely, if you can try that combination, I definitely recommend that. Like, I'm still missing on my main account Penguin, and I cannot wait to actually get him. I miss him so much because I have Scarecrow. I just need to pull one more copy so he's like all white stars. And then I have Joker all white stars. So I'm chilling. Like I cannot wait to get that penguin, to get another copy of Scarecrow, and I'm gonna be so... That's a busted combinations, and I cannot wait to try it out. But okay, Scarecrow S tier. Even though super valuable with the debuffs like Joker, Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, they just perform better in the sense of DPS and just give you even more value. But still, S tier, that's a amazing tier. Amazing tier. Like, in my opinion, from A to God tier, you have like amazing units. That's my opinion. They're just like certain differences how they perform, and probably it's heavily connected with how much investment you're gonna do. Now, Shazam, I'm putting him into S tier, guys, okay? Previously, I put him always in the A+, but as soon as you reach that white stars, as soon as you reach the white stars for him, and if in time when you reach like blue and you go to the purple, he will just do better and better and better. He'll be taunting opponents, he will have the survivability, he'll be messing up with the opponents while you destroy with your top DPS characters, and for that reason I'll put him into the S tier. Okay, Sinestro, God tier, easy, top tier unit. Cannot wait until he drops, like everyone is summoning for him. And what is so special about Sinestro is that even without any dupes, even with only this ultimate, you can perform so well. That's something special. But of course, if you get more dupes, he will go absolutely insane. Then we have Stargirl. Stargirl can go easily into the A+. The Darkest Timeline, super valuable unit, but as well, when you need survivability, he will help you out tremendously. Also dispelling the debuffs or weakening effects. When there are battles, when the opponent is messing you in that sense, giving you plenty of debuffs and weakening effects, plus you need survivability, Stargirl is for you guys. Okay, Superman can go on top. I believe I don't need to explain anything about him. Flash can go into A+. Tier, he's squishy in the beginning. As you build him up, he'll be super valuable unit. Again, mainly you're gonna use him for buffing the attack for your top DPS characters. Still valuable unit, but I wouldn't put him higher than A+. Two-Face, good DPS, good AoE DPS. I wouldn't put him higher than A+. Vixen, B tier. Okay, A tier. Why A tier? In my opinion, Vixen is actually more valuable than the B tier, just because of the pure damage buff, attack buff that she can apply. Okay, in many cases that can be a super valuable thing, especially for your main DPS damage dealers, and she's mainly like buffing attack. Like, you have the buffing attack. Okay, someone would say that she's a free-to-play version of Zatanna. Yes, in some way, but still Zatanna is on another tier. Okay, Zatanna is much better. She can like buff the attack, physical defense, and at the same time give us plenty of damage. Okay, plenty of damage. So that's why, in my opinion, she's definitely a God tier unit. Okay, Joker. I don't need to explain for him. Like, in my case, in a lot of cases, because of that damage over time, Joker tend to do even bigger damage than Superman. In future, that's gonna change as I level up more Superman, as we get more Superman, as we get Superman family scene energy, and as I get the legacy piece for Superman, he'll go absolutely nuts, guys. With purple stars, as I level him up even furthermore, Superman will be on top related to the single target DPS, like always. Trust me on that one. But still, Joker, easy God tier. Keep in mind, Joker won't perform good if you don't have all white stars. Joker needs a copy. Joker needs all the dupes, all white stars, so he can perform and do the damage over time properly, okay? Wonder Woman can go into S tier. Definitely, hopefully, she's a unit that will go from legendary to mythic, and then she'll go probably S plus God tier, like no joke. She has that control type of. She's a control type of a unit. Like she can mess up the opponents really, really well and help you out with survivability. So let me show you that. So infuses her shield with divine power, granting divine shield to an ally. Like I said, can help you out with survivability. Throws her lasso of shoot, dealing physical damage. She can inflict stun for 2 seconds. Amazing, and more stunning right here. Okay, so amazing, and she's pretty tanky overall. Okay, and she's buffing all champions defense. So like I said, she's giving that survivability, but as well control type of a unit. She can stun. Really, really good. Okay, now the final unit.
I love meeting people.
The final unit, Hawkgirl. Oh man, it's tough. It's tough choice. Listen, her sin energy are amazing, like Justice League, Weapon Master, Birds of Prey. She extremely well when there is multiple opponents. Okay, when there is only one opponent, you won't see her shine so much. Like she reminds me a little bit on Batman, right? Like Batman will perform extremely well, extremely well when there is more enemies because he's doing that AoE attacks a lot. The same goes with Hawkgirl. When you have a single enemy, she won't do that big of a damage. Okay, now let me talk about the amazing things she can do. Okay. Wait. Why that? Okay, listen. Hawkgirl slams down from midair, dealing physical damage, okay, of her attack to nearby enemies. While casting this skill, she gains super armor and recovers HP equal to 40% of the damage dealt. Wasn't she having... Am I tripping? Like, I truly believe... I believe they changed that after she released. Because she had her ultimate. We're saying that when she uses the ultimate, no one can touch her, okay? But now I believe they changed to she gains super armor and recovers HP equal to 40% of the damage dealt. Okay, maybe I'm tripping. I don't know what's happening. First of all, Hawkgirl, to perform at all, you need that one copy. Like, she needs all white stars. If you don't have all white stars, she will be actually nothing special. Okay, because she's not that great of a damage dealer overall, not even close to Harley Quinn, Deathstroke, not even Sinestro, Batman, Joker, Constant, not even close, guys. Okay, not even close. Maybe when you have like multiple opponents, but I did test her out in the Darklist timeline with all white stars, with all yellow stars. And Superman with all white stars managed to do bigger damage than her. Actually, she done slightly more damage. She done like 100k and Superman done like 90 something k. So DPS wise, not a special unit. Okay, I can tell you right away, not a special unit. And her range of the ultimate is nothing special. It's really small, I would say. Hawkgirl creates a powerful gust with her wings, dealing physical damage of her attack to nearby enemies and pulling enemies within 6 to 12 meters of her 6 meters closer. Okay, whatever. She's amazing control type of a unit, similar to Aquaman, but I find Aquaman control effect better because it's a bigger range, but she can do that similar effect. Okay? Hawkgirl charges her weapon and strikes, dealing physical damage equal to 300% of her attack to nearby enemies. This is that part. Okay, now she gains super armor and recovers HP, so she will have survivability. At the start of the battle, Hawkgirl gains a shield equal to 10% of max HP for each bird of prey ally present, up to maximum 50% of max HP. Upon casting the ultimate, gains a shield. Okay, and this, guys, in my opinion, based on everything, based on watching Unstable Gamer showcase as well, with the combination of my own testings in the darkest timeline, she'll go in A+. Like, she will perform really, really well. Oh, sorry, it says you're 200. She will perform really, really well when you have multiple opponents. She will have survivability because of that super armor. She won't be that easy to die. Okay, she will also heal up, so she'll be definitely sustainable in the fight. Like, she'll be doing constantly damage here, damage there. Really hard to kill her. She's all around the place, and for that she's amazing. Okay, for that she's amazing. And as well, the amazing part is she's like gathering the opponents together, similar to Aquaman, but still she underperforms in my opinion. In my opinion, she is better than A tier, but she doesn't deserve to be higher than A+ tier. Okay, like I truly believe she doesn't deserve to be higher than A+ tier. She has the survivability because of super armor, healing. She has that she's constant in the fight, and she has a beautiful synergies with the Justice League, etc. So in that sense, she's valuable. But S tier, S+ tier, God tier, in my opinion, much better. Okay, guys, we're gonna end the video here. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Tell me specifically about Hawkgirl, whoever used her. Do you agree? Do you disagree? But that's based on my testings and based on watching Unstable Gamer live stream. Yeah, I really expected more from her, and I truly believe that her initial kit was better than now after the release. That's my opinion. Okay, that's it. Love ya. Thank you for all support. And yeah, see you next one. Bye.